company. Keep my name out your mouth like some wisdom teeth. You wonder why I'm not there with you. I ain't answer my phone in so long. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me?
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, it's a beautiful night for the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Chumby. Well, see, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. What do we have on him?
Opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
About to get started here. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, number 17.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. In there at the knees, that's strike two. This one in the air, right field. And it falls.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 26th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games. It probably won't be the last. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 2 for 9 so far in the series. On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Let's take a look at our lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move. 2 away.
That is clear. The right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Hard liner. And that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. back in New York. And towing the slab, Will Klein. What's the scouting report on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. The Dodgers looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez under it. And a quick out, number 1. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And the sweeper is in for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back in the Bronx, top of the second, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it, and there's one down.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Just off the outside edge, ball one. Muncy matched a homer in his last game. Man at first, one away.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hernandez leads off first with one away. That one just misses.
Outside.
And now 3-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. On to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. One left for L.A. They're up 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Here's a 2-0. And there's the ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Yeah.
In the air to left center. Hernandez on his way over. He's got it.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
One out man at first. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Last 2
that
pitches
now.
have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In the dirt. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Line drive, took the extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
down.
Second and third, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Oh, that's out.
A little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
1 down, runners at second and third. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fastball is outside. Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. Two on, one out. And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. That's out number 2.
Batting in, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
And stepping in for New York, Austin Wells. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ripped on a line to center. And the inning is over. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. New inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahill.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a foul ball. Pajes, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning.
That's a ball.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add a couple more.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The next offering is fouled back. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe should have this one. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed. Hit in the air, right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough departs, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. And it's second. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That's in there. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Landon Knack.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12,
That one in the dirt and gets away. Safe at second. Caballero into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom of the third inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. The offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Now the 0-1. Just missed. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Wow, Singy StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first. And it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bat.
Right side, and that's just foul.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit, and that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, number 99, Aaron
Judge in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Here's a 3-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here! Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. Homer number 25 on the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive.
We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
In the air, left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm
No, that's
Jr.
down.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 1-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
On the ground to short, Betts. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. On to extra innings. Here comes Max Muncy with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! Max Muncy mashes one the opposite way. Home run number 35 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Into left center for a base hit.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. Single and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities. I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Tap foul at the plate. On the ground. Over to Jazz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Check play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air. And that is that. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now 6-3. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to full side, bet it out front, but just stayed good nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That's a strike. Volpe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Caballero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
That's smacked on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. In the air to left center. Pajes moving under it. And that's the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We've played 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees 3. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Betts, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Movement in the bullpen, Jake Bird. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Doval warming up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one ripped left field, carrying well, and gone! Mookie Betts blasts one out. His 23rd of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Out towards right center field. Grisham under this one. And there's one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 2. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Base hit, center field. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Muncy swings through it for strike 1. The Dodgers trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Big as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Tapped in front of the plate. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Whoa. one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Bounce to the right side. Over to Goldie. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Mookie Betts springs the noise on this home run. It's now 7-3. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one finds the zone. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hey!
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. The Yankees down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Judge up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Bounce towards the hole at short. Throws to first. Judge out on the play. Inning over. Yanks held in check. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. New pitcher now, Jake Bird.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pappas. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
On a line. And there's one down. Man, that's
one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to go. Warren getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Ball left outside.
Pitch misses. 3-1. Laced to right center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one fouled off. One-two now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Betts off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 9-3. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
Anthony Volpe will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. To the right side, and that one handled. Spin, throw, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Yankees 3. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Camilo Doval gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
He swings and fouls 1 off. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The 0-2. That one missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, bases empty. And next for LA, Eliezer Alfonso. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. Inning over. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 9-3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite-level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
The 3-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Caballero having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
That's outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Aye.
Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. And 1-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The Yankees trying to get back into this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball. Nope,
now.
that's the ball.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air, right center. This is matched. Way back and gone. His 17th of the year. And they're chipping away. It's 9-6. Ziggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spot. If you don't, you're going to hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The Yankees looking to rally. Here's your 1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Down, nobody on. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Foul ball. And now it's 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Freeman tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Judge out on the play. And that'll do it. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now 9-6. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Warren.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ohtani. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Shohei on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th. The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. His second homer of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 11-6.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third, you feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Will Warren done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now,
Paul Blackburn takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tap foul at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Here's the 0-2. And Mookie takes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here's Kyle Tucker looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Grisham has a beat on it. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boo. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, it could be my turn to go yard next.
Hey!
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Second baseman.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Well struck right field. Out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 20 on the year. And they cut it to the deficit. It's 11-7.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. His ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 now. Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Second home run of the inning for him. And they close the gap. It's 11-8. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got it.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Landon Knapp won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Catcher challenge will take another look. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. That's way outside. It's 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-2 now. In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. 2 on, 2 outs. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
And we too close. I can taste it when the bass hit. It's a facelift. Take another one. Don't chase it.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Rip, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that ball. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Almost got him. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Alfonso.
To the right side, Chisholm. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. So the Dodgers lead one, but they remain in front 11-8. Last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Swings through that one for strike two. Right side, hard hit. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
A little bit low.
Oh, that's low.
And that's ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Drilled out towards left center field. Pajas ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 11-9. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
He's flexing his power with another home run, dude. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop. But always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Here in the bottom of the ninth one, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball, that's out. Oh, that's upstairs.
Curve in the dirt. Got him looking. Yankees with only one out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one rookie, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will get in the cycle. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count, and this situation will keep a close eye on his approach.
Popped up. Rojas settles under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Gotta say, this was a wild and crazy game. I'm exhausted, man. 20 runs total, but it still ended up being a close game. So many twists and turns. There's a lot to unpack from this one.
11-9 the final, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody